things that make you say, whoa. Hello friends, this is Barbara. Welcome to my channel, PickyChick. In this week's video, I have another mystery jewelry box unboxing for you. This is from the Goodwill Blue Box website. In this box is 5 pounds of jewelry. It's a mystery box of jewelry, so we don't know what's in there. But surely there will be some craft items, some broken pieces, and hopefully some sellable pieces. Since I am a full-time seller on eBay, I love selling jewelry among other things, and I'm always looking for things in these boxes that I can list in my eBay store. Let's go ahead and get started and see what's in this box. All set up and ready to go. I do keep a few tools on hand whenever I work with jewelry. First, I have a jewelry loop to magnify anything that needs magnifying. Then I have a magnet to test for precious metals. You never know when you might suspect something is a diamond. I have a diamond tester. And I also keep a ring mandrel handy to test or to size rings that might be in the box. All of these items can be found linked below the video if you're interested in checking them out. Now let's open her up. By the way, this box is from Nashville, Tennessee. That's a new location for me. I hope it's a lucky location. And here we have the pile of jewelry. It's usually loose. They don't bag anything up. There looks like, that's an interesting way to fold an invoice. So I am going to dump this out into a little container like this thing and start pulling things out one at a time. The first item I pulled out is a very pretty long necklace. It's got blue beads. These two are real and the rest are plastic. These beads here are sodalite and the rest, as I said, are plastic. They are very pretty. They have blue swirls and some grays, and they are knotted, or no, they are not knotted. They have seed beads in between, but I love them. I think for plastic beads, they're really pretty. So it's a very long piece, and I believe it's handmade, but it's very well done. The beads get smaller right along the ends, and it does have a gold tone toggle clasp. And I do want to mention that if you see anything in the video that you're interested in purchasing, you can email me at kitch.barbara@yahoo.com. I'm putting my email address right here on the screen. That's kitch.barbara@yahoo.com, and we will work out a price. Here is a really unusual bracelet. It's got some carvings in it, and it is green, but it has almost like a marbling or like different swirls. Let me see if I can get a better look at it up close. Now, one thing I don't have a lot of experience with is Bakelite. I don't know if it's Bakelite or not. I am noticing that there is a seam running around the bracelet outside, and also I noticed one on the inside of the bracelet. You can see that right there. So if you have any thoughts about this bracelet, leave them in the comment section down below, because like I said, don't know much about Bakelite. Now, it just has a hard, it's different than plastic. It has like a heavier feel to it. Harder is the only way I can describe it. So I love it. I think it's really unusual. I'm going to keep that aside and look forward to your comments in my video, and then I'll decide what in the world to do with this. All the pieces here are going to end up in a craft lot. Some are perfectly wearable, like these two bracelets and this necklace, and then some have some wear on them, like that necklace, this pendant, and some wear there. So check out, if you like craft lots, check out my eBay store, which is linked down below, because I have a couple of craft lots there now. Most of my craft lots tend to be between 10 pounds and 20 pounds, but I do have various sizes of them. I love this necklace. This is a leather wrap necklace, and it is, I guess you could call it a lariat. It has these beautiful metallic brown or golden crystals, tassels on each end. The tag says Logo X. Now that is a Lori Goldstein logo because I have sold her clothes before. I had no idea that Lori Goldstein had a jewelry line, but I'm loving this necklace. It's in terrific shape. It looks brand new. The leather looks like it hasn't even been worn. Looks very new. I love it a lot. It's a very soft leather, by the way. So this one will definitely be sold. I love it, love it, love it. Here's another leather necklace. The leather on this is buttery soft. So on one side it's suede, of course. On the other side, oh, it feels so good. And it's in really good shape. Now, it might have some discoloring on the part that touches the skin. The really neat thing about this one is, well, it has tassels at the bottom, but these three pieces right here, they are cylinder-shaped beads, and they are so pretty. I cannot tell exactly what they are. I don't think they're porcelain or ceramic. They have a very pretty design about them, and then there are these three little sea glass rings in between. So I really do like this necklace. This next piece is super pretty. I love this cross pendant. It's two-tone, so it's a silver hammered bottom and then a matte gold cross on top, and it has like a teal stamped cross in the center. Here's a better look at that pendant, and it is hanging on these linked beads. They're faceted. It's a green stone. I'm not quite sure what they are, but they're all linked together. I do believe they are some sort of a stone. I just can't identify it. And then as the necklace goes up, there's an antiqued Silvertone chain attached to it, and at the end we have a lobster clasp, and I have no jewelry tag on this one. Interestingly, the links themselves are not magnetic, but the chain is. So that's interesting. If I made this necklace, I probably would have chosen to use all silver if I started that way, but we don't know. I do believe that this is handmade, but I might be wrong about that. This is a super pretty piece. I would definitely wear this. It's lovely. I just pulled out this crown brooch. Isn't it beautiful? All of the crystals seem to be there. They're all clear rhinestones with red accents. This is amazing. Turning it over here, it looks like a vintage piece, and I am not seeing any kind of tag or marking on this. Let's see what this magnet wants to do. It is not attracted to the magnet. Interesting. Well, I will have to test it, but it's going to be much later than when I put the video up. And I don't think it's sterling silver, but it's a gorgeous piece. I'm definitely going to sell it. I just realized my microphone wasn't completely connected while showing you the last few pieces, so hopefully it's better now. Check out this brooch. This is a hula girl, and there is movement here. Look at that, how cute. Oh my gosh, I love this little pin. Her head, her face is a Rivoli crystal with an AB finish. Her body's that purple crystal and the red accents. Her skirt looks like black crystals. How cute is this? Here is what the back of the brooch looks like, and the clasp is a C clasp. This may or may not be vintage. I am not quite sure. I am really in love with this brooch. What do you guys think? What do you think about the box so far? I'm very pleased with it. Let's keep going. This pretty earring just came out. I hope there's a match for it. I like the crystal colors in this one, so keep your fingers crossed that the mate's in there. Next we have this necklace. Now this necklace is made of bone, and I hope I can get close enough to show you that it's bone and not ivory. Bone usually has small, little short lines, and they're not parallel and they're not continuous. And I can't remember what that's called, a Haverian or Haversian or something like that. lines, whereas in ivory it would look more smooth. Now it's a really cool necklace. It has a very boho kind of feel, and I like it. I think it's definitely sellable. Let's take a look to see if these pieces, it's not sticking to the magnet. Well, the hook is. So I don't think these are sterling silver, but I really like the necklace a lot, and I will be selling this one. There were quite a few bracelets in this lot, and here is a set of 8. These have a brass base and looks like shell inlay, multicolor. So those are cute. In keeping with the theme of very colorful brass bracelets is this chunkier version. Same basic colors. This one has some brass inserts in between. This is pretty. I think these are wood. They look like shell, but they feel like wood. And then finally there's this one. This is very similar to that group, but not quite the same because it has those little brass inserts. So I think this probably matches this chunky one I just showed. This bracelet is a beauty. I love it. It's a matte gold finish on it, and it has teal and ivory color stones as well as brown crystals. And this is just so lovely. Now the thing about this is the center parts are worn off. It's supposed to be gold, and there is some wear. I could see some silver coming through, but someone crafty could maybe paint them or add another element to the center, like maybe some extra crystals. I don't know. This is so pretty. There is a name on this, and look who it is. Stella and Dot. Look how pretty this bracelet is. I just love this. Next is this pretty necklace. The chain on this necklace is gunmetal. It's a Rolo chain, and these little crystals here are so pretty. I believe they're glass. They're faceted. I love the color. Here's a better view of the front part of the necklace. This is a statement necklace, but it's not a loud statement. It's more subtle than a lot of statement necklaces are. Here's a look at the chain, and the clasp is a lobster clasp. This one does not have a name on it. This is a perfect understated statement necklace. I like it. Here is a very pretty rhinestone necklace. Here's the close-up of the front of it. You can see that, let me turn the light on a little bit better, but you can see that some of the rhinestones, maybe from age, have more of a yellowish tint, but overall it's a gorgeous piece. Here's the rest of the necklace. Let me pull you back here, and all of the crystals are there. Now the clasp is a hook clasp, and of course there's no name, at least on the front, and I don't think anything will be on the back. But this could be vintage. I really can't tell on this one. It's very pretty. I know there are a lot of people who love rhinestone jewelry, so this is a nice piece. Coming out next are these earrings. This is a polished Silvertone pair of earrings. I love the shape of them. They're very interesting. Now, if you turn them over, they are signed, and they are signed CS for Avon. I will have to do more research to see what CS stands for, but I'm pretty certain that these are vintage earrings, and they are cool, very unique. I just pulled this necklace out, which is a new with tags from Chico's. There is the tag, and then there's a jewelry tag that says Chico's. This one is strung in the back with a twisted rope in it, like a taupe color. And I love the color of the beads that they used on this. There's ivory, brown, rust, and it has these cute little charms hanging off, different charms. There's a skeleton key and just a round hammered piece and a leaf dangle there, and they also have some crystal rondelles. Here's a better look at some of those beads. Aren't they pretty? I love the colors. There's a lobster clasp closure, and let's see if there's a price on this. No, the price was cut off. It's called Coral Charm. This is a longer necklace. You could wear it alone, or you could layer this one with other pieces as well. All of these pieces are going in the craft lot. Now, every single one of these pieces is actually wearable, with the exception of this one, but I did find the parts that you could reconstruct this third flower that fell off. Every single piece is here. All wearable, all items I don't want to sell, and great craft pieces. So this box, even the craft pieces are pretty nice. I love this earring. This is tiny silver beads strung on a wire, and in the center for a pendant is a crystal fleur-de-lis, and the charm is crystal on the back as well. How cute is that? I hope I can find the match for this. Here's some earrings I did find the match for. I just noticed that there is a crystal missing from that pair, so they'll go in a craft lot. And these are pretty. Let me show you closer. Those are pierced earrings with, I think, a faux pearl, and they have a very pretty oval frame to them. Here's the final pair. I wish you could feel how nice they are. They have a substantial weight to them. They're gorgeous. These are oval stone in the center, like a peachy pink color, and some pearl frame, and then on top of that they're set in gold. I might do a reverse image search on these to see if I can find the maker for them. When I looked on the back, all I could see was this little mark. Let's see if I can show you there. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, there it is. It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know what that is, but they are so pretty and they feel so nice. I am going to look further into these. This is a super cool chunky piece, very tribal, bohemian. There are several strands of wooden beads here, and the back also has wooden beads. And these other beads, let me show you up close. These big chunky beads here, I don't think they're wood unless they're covered with some sort of very thick epoxy. I'm not sure, acrylic maybe. And then check these disc beads out. Those are pretty cool. They might be wood, they might be a nut, I'm not sure. Here are the beads on the back of the necklace, and this one has like a hook and eye closure to it. Really cool necklace. I found these bracelets in the box also. Isn't that pretty together? These are wooden bracelets, not identical. This one is thicker and has more of a point to it, and this is a very skinny one. Really nice with this necklace. Here's a pretty stretch bracelet. This is a 3-strand bracelet, has like a Southwest style medallion with 2 accent medallions on each side of it. And then the beads are a combination of wood and stone. Like, I think this stone is obsidian. And then there are some like grayish black wooden beads as well. Someone stuck a little brown one in there, so I'm wondering if this is handmade. And if it is, great. I mean, they did a wonderful job. I love this bracelet. Here's what it looks like on. I love it. I think it's very pretty. Here's another group going in the craft lot. This is a pretty cool bracelet. I'd keep it, but it's missing a crystal. And then we have some leather, some components here. This isn't really a stone. That's some sort of plastic or acrylic. All this is going in the craft. I don't know if this style of necklace is popular anymore, but I am always fascinated by the construction of these necklaces. Look at the intricate beadwork on this center pendant. It has silver beads as well as pronged crystals. And then the side panels are on this mesh. I think they're sewn on. Let's look at the back of it. They are sewn on. Interesting. There are even embroidered components to this. It ties around the neck with this organza ribbon. I also found these earrings in the box. Now, these are not a perfect match, but I think you could definitely get away with wearing these earrings with this necklace. These have sequins in them as well as the silver seed beads. And this is what the back looks like, so they may be handmade. But again, beautifully done. I think this is a great set together. All of these rings have some sort of issue, either some wear or some missing pieces. This one is pretty cool, looks very vintagey, but it's missing crystals, and the rest just have other issues, so they're all going in the craft lot. Speaking of rings, check this out. I think this is so much fun. It's just an adjustable ring, but I just might keep that and wear that for a while because I think it's so unique and different and fun. The rest of the rings in this lot have potential, so I may as well show them to you. Here is one that has like an ivory enamel painted and then a fire. Is that fire or is that a claw? I'm not sure what that image is, but all the crystals are there. And this does have a mark on it. I don't recognize that one. If you guys can recognize that mark, please let me know down in the comment section. I might have it upside down, so there's that view, and then here's the other view. The next one is this one. This is like a golden bronze tone, and it has a lot of overlapping leaves kind of twisting together. That's kind of cool. A little bit of wear at the bottom. This one does not have a maker's mark. Oh, and I need to size this, and I'll size the one just before this as well. This is a size 7.5, so that's kind of cool. I like this one. And now I'm going to size this first ring here, and this ring is a size 8.25. The next ring is pretty. It has all the crystals there. This is just a costume piece, got a little wear on the bottom, but I thought it was kind of pretty and worthwhile showing. And let's size this one. This looks like it's a size 7.25. And one of my favorite things to find in jewelry are owls, and this is a little owl ring. It's adjustable, and he does have a little bit of wear right there at the tip. All the crystals are there though, and I just think he's cute. Speaking of owls, look at what I found. I found this owl necklace. I love his short little round body here. This is more of a hematite tone setting. All the crystals again are there. He's got black eyes and all the rest are clear crystals. He's sitting on a little branch. I just think this is so cute. And here's what the chain looks like. This just slips right over the head. There is no closure on this guy. So I'm always happy to find owls. So sweet. Here's a fun necklace. It's in bronze tone. It has all these great dangles coming off, including these coins. There are butterflies, hearts. I love this little necklace. This is a closer look at the dangle pendants and charms, and also a look at the chain. This one does not have a brand name on it. It has a lobster clasp. I really love the boho hippie vibe this one has. I like the combination of charms, and yep, this is a keeper. Here is a really unique bracelet. It's made of glass. There is paint on the bottom and then the image of, I think it's supposed to be a snake. I'm not sure. Tell me what you think. If you turn it over, that's where the paint is, and you can see that some of the paint has been scraped off. But the interesting thing is, from this side, it really doesn't show. Here's what the bracelet looks like on. It's surprisingly comfortable, and I think it's really interesting. This is a beautiful crystal rhinestone necklace. This is more understated. It's not a statement piece, but it's still gorgeous and sparkly. These little red crystals at the bottom, they remind me of little cherries. It's really a sweet necklace. All of the crystals on this are there. There is your close-up of the red crystals. And as you go up the necklace, something I've never seen before, this one has a crystal extender. So there is the lobster clasp there, which connects to this extender, and then you can attach it to the rest of the necklace right there. I'm really happy with this box. I love this sweet little necklace, and that's going in the keep pile. This is the purple pretties portion. Try to say that 3 times fast. Purple pretty portion, purple pretty portion, Portia, Pisha, Pisha. Anyway, we have some really pretty purple pieces here. Gorgeous multi-strand necklace, a more delicate one, and a stretch bracelet. Let's take a look first at this multi-strand necklace. The larger faceted beads, these are plastic, and I believe these are not plastic. Those are crystal, and I believe these are crystal, and then there are some faux pearls in purple. So pretty. This has a lobster clasp and an extender with no maker's mark. Here is the second purple pretty. This reminds me of the 1928 brand. It has that style to it. Let's look closer at that pendant. This is a very pretty pendant made with these purple flowers and then a little pear-shaped drop. Real cute. The chain itself is Rolo Chain, Rolo style chain. And although it does remind me of the 1928 brand, this one is not branded. And the final purple pretty is this purple stretch bracelet made of purple crystals with an AB finish. The elastic I am not sure about. It looks like it very well could be a little bit stretched out. This definitely would be an easy restring, and I'm just loving these purple beads. This is cute. This is a little grandma pin with two little girls and a boy. Wow, this is real cute. This reminds me of the brand named Ganz, G-A-N-Z. Let's see, I don't think this had a mark on it. I don't see one. But with Mother's Day coming in a few months, I might just keep that and list it. Here is another gorgeous brooch. This lot is fantastic. This is a double heart with clear crystals and a red accent crystal. And every single crystal is there. That is amazing. I'm going to turn this over. I can't tell if it's vintage or not, but that's what the back looks like. So again, another gorgeous rhinestone pin. Here is a really neat bracelet. It's a gold bracelet. It has this push closure and it just looks really well made. This one has a chain that is attached to it, kind of a wrap look, and just really pretty. It's got a gorgeous gold finish. I am curious to know what the magnet thinks of this one. All right, well, this is magnetic, but I'm telling you, the way this looks, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. So it is magnetic. It might be gold plated. I'll look further into that, but hey, I think this is definitely sellable. It's beautiful. Instead of a statement necklace, I will be referring to this piece as the Barracuda. I actually love this necklace. This is not for everybody, for sure, but I love unique items, and this is definitely one of those items. These have gigantic links, and I think they're acrylic. They are textured. Navy blue, a little bit lighter than navy blue, and these chunky links at the end with a toggle clasp. Look at those links. How fun. I really love this piece. The size of the links are somewhat graduated as it goes up the necklace, and here's a look at those antiqued Silvertone links at the end. There's your toggle clasp, and here's the other side. And there is a charm that is blank on both sides. I am surprised there's not a maker's mark on this, but this is different, and there's got to be someone besides me that really loves unique jewelry like this. So I'm going to be keeping it and selling it. And so we go from that big chunky modern necklace to this gorgeous vintage brooch. This is a gorgeous crystal brooch with clear rhinestones. Every single one is there. And we turn this over and we see that there is a mark. I've got it upside down. And this is stamped Weiss. So this is a gorgeous vintage floral brooch. There's no question that I will be listing this one. It will sell, and it's absolutely stunning. Look at that 3D. Love it. Just love it. Here's another brooch that looks vintage to me, just the design of it. You can see a textured leaf at the bottom and a few crystals on top of that. I love the swirl design and the circle. This one does not have a maker's mark on it. Really surprised about that. Doesn't that look vintage to you? I think it might be. I'm noticing that the leaf on the pin is discolored, but let's try the magnet on it. Oh, it's definitely magnetic, so that tells us it is not precious metal. Here comes a Silvertone cuff bracelet. It's very wide. I love the different textures in this. I'll take you in a little closer so you can see that. I think there were a couple of bumps. Yeah, there are a couple of little dents in this, but it's still very pretty. I like this. I'm going to get the magnet over here and see what happens. Okay, it is sticking to the magnet, and this part isn't sticking to the magnet, so I'm not exactly sure what that means. I had to try this one on. It's very pretty. Now my wrists are kind of small. If I were going to keep this, I would tighten it around my wrist because it is adjustable, but this is pretty cool. I like it. This is the rest of the earrings in the lot. On the top row are all the matched pairs, and these are especially pretty. They feel good to the touch. Let me show you. Here's what those earrings look like. They're so pretty. They are very well made. On the bottom row are all the singles. There are some really cute ones. Too bad there weren't matches to them. I especially was disappointed that we never found a match for this particular earring that I found early on while unboxing. And I also thought this earring was especially pretty. This is a mother of pearl with a silver swirl. And while I'm here, let me get my magnet out. I'm going to keep this aside for later and put it in my pile of things to test. But this is such a pretty earring. It's too bad the mate wasn't in there. I was just putting all those earrings away, and then this showed up. This must have been hiding around the corner. This is gorgeous. This is a vintage earring. It's a clip-on. It's gold tone, and it's got these gold crystals all around. It's like a floral design. Check out that top crystal. And as we turn it over, it is signed. This is a true vintage piece. This is by Judy Lee. I don't have the mate to this, at least in this box, but I do have a couple more Goodwill blue boxes to open, and I'm going to check to see if they are from Nashville, Tennessee. Maybe the mate will be in the next box. This bracelet is absolutely stunning, and the surprising thing is I have had and sold this exact bracelet in one of these mystery boxes. Isn't that funny? I think it was probably a good 3 or 4 months ago. So here it is again. The exact same bracelet. It's made with these links. Let me turn that light down a little bit. There we go. It's made with these links. They're sort of a C-shaped, and it has a box clasp and a safety tab on the side here. So hopefully it works. And it does. It does work. Wow, I can't believe I got another one of these. There is a mark on this somewhere. At least I thought there was. Maybe there isn't. Aha, there's the mark. I thought there was one. It's stamped Italy 925. Still going to put the magnet to it, and it is not attracted to the magnet. That's a good thing. I'm certain that this is real, but before I list or sell it, I will give it a test just to be sure. It's probably not going to be in time to post it here in the video like I normally do, but I'm certain this is that same bracelet. Let's weigh it. Here's our scale. I don't know how I ever lived without this thing. I'm using it all the time. And I've got a link for it down below down below the video if you want to check it out. We turn it on, we wait for it to go to 0, and then we put the piece on there. And this bracelet weighs 24.29 grams. Things that make you say, whoa. Finding this solid sterling silver bracelet in my mystery jewelry box, absolutely gorgeous. Of course, other things could make you say, whoa, like stubbing your toe, but that would be more like, whoa, or eating 2 pieces of cheesecake. That second piece, oh. But see, it's all in the delivery. Thanks for coming in for another video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about the box in the comment section down below. If you'd like to see more unboxings like this, check out those 2 videos on the left side of your screen. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.